Following some more breaking news this hour, a series of airstrikes has struck Syria's capital of Damascus. We have some new video that captures the moment Syria's Ministry of Defense building was hit on live TV, forcing the anchor to run for cover. Take a look.
إن الجيش سيواصل مهاجمة قوات
Syrian state media is blaming Israel for the attacks. And moments after the strikes, Israel's defense minister posted, quote, "The painful blows have begun." So let's go live now to CNN Jerusalem correspondent Jeremy Diamond. He joins us there from Jerusalem. So, Jeremy, Israel has been carrying out these strikes in support of the Syrian Druze and Arab community. Tell us what's going on here. Why is Israel supporting them?
Well, Israel says that there are a couple of reasons why they are carrying out these strikes, not only near this city of Syria, which is a Druze stronghold in southern Syria, but also several airstrikes hitting the Syrian capital of Damascus, including the military headquarters there. We heard from the Israeli Foreign Minister Gideon Sa'ar today, who said that, first of all, Israel is acting out of national security interests to prevent certain militant forces from being on its border in Syria, very close to Israel. But then secondly, he also cited the strong bonds that Israel has with the Druze community in Syria. And what's important to understand about this Druze religion, which is an Arab sect throughout the Middle East, throughout this region, is that there are Syrian Druze, there are Israeli Druze, there are also Lebanese Druze. They're all part of the same religion, but they have different interests, but they are connected. And in particular, the Israeli Druze and here in Israel have felt a strong connection as they have watched attacks that have been carried out against the Druze community in Syria, calling for government action, at times arguing that they should go into Syria themselves to be able to defend their Druze brethren in Syria. And over the weekend, we saw clashes breaking out between this Druze minority in Syria and Bedouin tribes in the area. Syrian government forces then began approaching and entering the city in a bid that the Syrian government said was to stop these clashes from happening. And Israel has now begun to carry out these airstrikes. The Israeli government has maintained that the Syrian government is not improving, but rather worsening the situation for the Druze in parts of Syria like Syria. And so we saw Israeli strikes against tanks, against trucks carrying machine guns and other weaponry that was headed for Syria. Now, in addition to those strikes, what we've also seen today is really startling scenes along this frontier between the Israeli-occupied Golan Heights and the Syrian side of that border fence. And that is hundreds of Druze, either Israeli Druze or Syrian Druze who live in the Israeli-occupied Golan Heights, flowing into this buffer zone in Syria that is now controlled by the Israeli military, but crossing what is very much a military-controlled fence line, going into Syria, trying to be able to go and help their Syrian brethren in that southern part of Syria. The Israeli military has been trying to repel those advances, deploying tear gas, and the Israeli Prime Minister himself has urged these Israeli Druze, not to go into Syria, saying, let the Israeli military handle this situation.
Next is Khaldoun Khayu. He's a resident of the Syrian area and is joining us from there live. Khaldoun, thank you for joining us. Tell us what your community is going through right now.
Firstly, let me excuse about my language or my accent, because it's not my mother language, but I'll try to as possible. Our situation actually here in Syria, I'm speaking right now from Syria. Actually, our situation maybe a few minutes or a few hours ago, it was very miserable. It was they shoot us. The government forces. We don't know why. Actually, we don't know why. But we are in a big danger. Our civil people, our old men, our children, our women, we prayed about us. Actually, this is our situation exactly.
Have you yourself or your family members been injured?
Yes, actually, 3 days ago, I had on my face and I don't feel good right now, but we will try to do something to save other people. Actually, we just don't save for all one.
So just explain for our viewers, who is fighting who? Like, what is going on in Sueda at present? And how is the Syrian government responding to this crisis, do you think?
Actually, Syrian government try to solve this problem in a miserable or in a very bad way. They use the force. They use the heavy guns. They use the Shaheen plane. They shoot the civil people, and they said that they are coming to protect us. Actually, they are coming to kill us. This is what's happened, exactly.
You don't trust the Syrian government?
Again, please?
You do not trust the Syrian government, is that what you are saying? You have no trust?
I told you that the Syrian government, maybe we can make a solution between our people in Sueda and this government in a political way, not in the gun. Because already, if you want to make a contra with me, and you have this gun in your hand, what I can do, I will accept what you said. You know, but if you are asking me, for example, in a political way, if you use this choice, but the government in Syria make the very bad way, very bad choice, and they shoot us.
Listen, we extend our condolences to you, and I hope you can stay safe. I know that you are supporting the community there and doing what you can, and we appreciate your time with us today. Thank you, Khaldun.